What's the worst part of being a woman in 2023? Still no pockets. I don't feel safe going out when it's dark. I currently couldn't leave and start a new job as I'm pregnant and would lose mat pay. I'm not taken seriously when I present medical issues. For example, a serious anemia resulting in my hospitalization was blamed on periods. This is not to say men don't have issues, though just different ones. For me personally, it's being taken seriously in my career. I'm in IT, a male-dominated field, and I encounter so many people who are blatantly sexist towards me in the workplace. I finally have a job that respects and values me. Thank goodness. I almost switched fields entirely because of the sexism I've encountered. Everything I say lately is an argument. I can't have any opinions without it getting brought back to feminism and man-hating. My own experiences are argued against. It's exhausting. Same as always. Periods. How women are treated by medical professionals. How some men can feel entitled and predatory. I swear I'm pretty damn sure half the people responding in this thread are definitely not women. Edit. BTW. This is not an anti-trans post. I mean, I'm talking about people responding whose avatars have beards. Lack of medical knowledge, particularly surrounding our private parts. The responsibility always seems to get put on women to prevent pregnancy. And every time a man is asked to wear a condom, they complain because it doesn't feel the same, or it's uncomfortable. And the one time they created a birth control pill for men, they took it off the market due to side effects such as depression, mood swings, weight issues, etc. Meanwhile, women have to do a ton of trial and error to find a pill or implant or device just to prevent their lives changing completely due to pregnancy. And they struggle with, gasp, depression, mood swings, weight issues, etc. from these methods. The worst part is there is little to no accurate, usable information on what each method will do to you. I decided to switch from the implant to the copper IUD due to mental health issues and a ton of weight gain. And I had to rely on the birth control subreddit to make my decision. And the results were so mixed that I had to really think for 2 months before I switched and then plan my day around the switch. Not to mention my implant got stuck in fat tissue and I almost had to go to a hospital to get it removed. More research on birth prevention for both genders are needed. But definitely for women. I can't be the only one who feels like they're guessing when it comes to doing the right thing for my body. The fact that a woman can just be brutally murdered in Iran for not wearing the hijab correctly and nobody, not even the protesters in that country, can do anything about it. And the fact people will try to downplay it by saying, oh, but you have to follow the rules in an Islamic country, as if brutal murder was the correct answer in that situation. Subject-verb disagreement. Being pregnant and expected to have the same mental capacity and physical abilities at work as when I was not pregnant. People love throwing equality in our faces. Yet we have careers and are still expected to be the main caretaker of the home and run the home. This is in addition to the mental load and also automatically assumed as the default parent. So no, it isn't equality. We're just expected to do double and shut up about it because it's what we asked for. If we ask for help, we're nagging or lecturing. Having to smile at everyone and be very delicate in work communications, written or verbal, or be accused of having an attitude. Not being taken seriously by traditionally male professions, contractor, trades work, car maintenance, and be told you're ridiculous for expecting perfection when you just want a job well done. Medical procedures being done with no pain management, Colposcopy, where they literally cut out a chunk of your cervix for biopsy while you aren't even provided with a Tylenol or IUD insertion, for example. Meanwhile, male vasectomies get local anesthetic. Edit. These are not all my personal experiences. Some experiences are mine and others belong to other women in my circle. Unwanted, unexpected pregnancy. It was tough out there before Roe vs. Wade was overturned. But it is a whole way tougher now. Not feeling safe is the main one. But I hate that I am no longer trying for the big family I've always wanted. I've been with the same man since I was 16. We are now 30 with a 10-year-old son and 6-month-old daughter. My daughter was a twin, but at 20 weeks pregnant we learned her sister had an extreme case of holoprosencephaly. She was likely suffering even still in the womb and wouldn't have made it past a week after birth. And also was putting my life at risk as well as her sister. A few weeks before Roe v. Wade we reduced to a singleton pregnancy and I felt so relieved because I knew I was making the best decision I could for both babies. I cried so much thinking how she was probably having such a hard time already. I just wanted her misery to end. Afterwards, our doctor kept saying how lucky I was because there were women who were experiencing the same thing but had to go through with the pregnancy because of the law changes. I am literally with the love of my life. Absolutely believe we are soulmates. We have been together every day since we met at 13 years old and we treat each other with so much love and respect. Our son hates leaving home even to hang out with friends because we really have such a great home life. We want to expand our family so bad and always have. He has an even better job now making great money and I just feel so proud of the woman I've grown into. We are in the perfect position to add more babies to our home. Neither of us have siblings and his mother passed away last year. All he has left is his grandma. We always wanted to create our own big family, but this is where it ends for us because now that I know there is even a small chance that I could pregnant with another extremely sick baby, I wouldn't have the option to relieve them of that misery and be forced to carry it. That scares me enough to not even try, and I'm now looking at birth control. So our entire life plan changed with one decision that was made for me. Alpha male podcasters, hands down. They're a plague. Seeing people still spell woman the way you did. As an older woman, it is simply awful to see that young women are in major jeopardy of losing their reproductive rights and freedoms. Why are certain politicians, states wanting to send us back 100 plus years? Not bring us into the future? My body, my choice. Having old men tell you what you can and can't do with your body. It's still difficult to build a serious career. Just last week I read that companies are still just hiring women to meet the inclusion criteria, but not seriously considering them for higher positions, etc. It's a bit demotivating. Additionally, my health problems are still not being taken seriously. This year I found out I have endometriosis, but the doctors won't even offer surgery for it until I want to have babies, even though it has been causing very intense symptoms for years now. I have to hide the fact that I'm a woman online or people won't take me seriously. LMAO. They don't still give housewives hard drugs.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.